All right, if you're like me, your crawl space is pretty musty. Probably has a lot of condensation on the ground like this from your air handler down here and all of this crap. So it's the summer right now in North Carolina. It's not the most humid state, but plenty of humidity here. I'm from Florida, so I'm biased, but I'm gonna try to get rid of it and try to condition the crawl space. I just purchased this unit on Amazon. I'll put a link to it in the description. So we're just gonna take it out and install it down here in the crawl space. It has a built-in pump, so it will continually pump all the water out for us. And it's got really good reviews on Amazon, so let's find out. All right, inside the box, we have a little installation guide. Very first thing it points out in the first sentence is that the area should be vapor sealed if you're installing it in a crawl space. So I have vapor barrier on the bottom, on my ground. All of the outside of my brick is actually sealed when they built it. This is new construction, but my vents are up here and I do need to seal those. So after the install, I'm gonna have to go in and seal all the vents to make it fairly airtight down here. All right, the unit's right here with two handles. You can grab on, lift it straight out. I don't have any blocks yet, so for now, I'm putting the feet on two just pieces of wood. You can see that it has two adjustable feet on each side. So two over here, two over here. They're all independently adjustable, so you can make it level. Comes with a standard cord for a 110 outlet. Also in the box is this little bezel. As you can see from the picture, it attaches right here on the unit. So it's got all these little prongs on here, and the one tab at the bottom goes down here on the bottom. So the prongs face up. You just line them up and slide it up to lock it into place. And then that's what it looks like. You also get two long lengths of drain tube in the box. All right, this unit has two drains. One is right here, that is the pump drain that we're gonna use, and the other one is on the back side, and that is a gravity drain. And it is plugged off right now with a little rubber grommet, so if you just wanted to use the gravity drain, you could open that up and just let gravity work, but we're gonna use the pump side. It has a compression style nut on here that you're supposed to remove from the machine, and then you slide it over the tubing that they give you, and then you install the tubing here. There's a little ridge that you just fit the tubing over. So once the tubing is all the way on and secure, then you retighten the nut. All right, once it's as tight as it goes, this should be secure. If you tug on it, it shouldn't come off. Now you just have to decide where you want it to drain to. So luckily for me, I have a tankless hot water heater that has a little drip line all set up to go to the outside of the house. So I'm just gonna piggyback on it, tuck my drain hose in here, and reuse that. All right, plugged it in, and it came up, and it's telling us that it is 89% humidity down here, 90%. So yeah, that is a lot. I'm gonna hit the power button here. Turns on power. Fan is started. And we're just gonna let him crank so we can adjust humidity to what we want it to be. So if we get to 60, I'll be happy. So I'm just gonna set it to 60. You can change it to continuous if you want, and that just means go all the way down past below 30, I believe, and that turns continuous on for you. Should just be able to leave this, and I'll try to show you the pumping action when that kicks in, when I get enough water accumulated. So really that's all the setup it takes for standard use. Now there are some terminals here and an actual Ethernet connection that you can buy some accessories for this thing where you can actually control it remotely, hook it up to other pumps and all of that kind of complicated stuff, but I'm just gonna use it standalone like this. Guess I didn't show you the other side yet. So the other side is an air filter right here. These are the condenser coils, I guess. So yeah, you can slide that out to remove it, to clean it. One final additional safeguard I want to take is I'm going to secure this to the pipe with some electrical tape, just to make sure that this hose does not come loose and pop out of the drain and start draining down here. It is pumping now. Well, all right, it just stopped. But when it did pump, you can see the bubbles going through there, and other than a lawnmower that's going outside, you couldn't hear anything while it was pumping. So if you're worried about noise for whatever reason, no noise. All right, so I spent about an hour down here blocking off all of the other vents, and we're already down to 77% humidity, and it's continually pumping water out like a champ. This is where I have it hooked up to the outside of the house, and it is pumping out nicely. If this video was helpful to you guys, please give it a thumbs up. Check out the products in the description below to purchase yours on Amazon, and I'll see you guys on the next video.